Rock Computer College. Define quality training in information technology.
Now, I'm going to show you how to uninstall an application or software from your PC. Now, there are two ways of doing so, and one is the Get to Start button. You click on it, and then you'll see all the programs or applications that you have. So you can see all the applications that I have over here, and then you can select the one that you want to uninstall. Right click on it and select uninstall. So it will tell you that this app and its related info will be uninstalled. You click uninstall, and you can see that application has been completely uninstalled from your PC. Now, another thing you can do is you can head over here and search for the control panel. So just type in control, then you have control panel, it will open, and then you can, this will appear, this will pop up. Now, from over here, you can see we have programs, and under programs, we have uninstall a program. So I'll just click on that directly, and this will take me to all the programs that I have over here. So you can choose whichever applications you want. So let's say, for example, I want to uninstall this, so I'll just select it. And one, I can come over here and select uninstall, or I can just directly right click on it and select uninstall. So whichever will work for you, and you click uninstall, click yes, and that program, you can see the progress. Now, the next thing we're going to look at are a few keyboard shortcuts that you can use on your PC. So we're going to open our Notepad application. So let me just close the tab and come over here and just search Notepad. And then you click on open, and here it is. So let's paste some text. Let's assume that you typed some text here. So if you want to highlight all the text, you can do that with your mouse like I'm doing right now, or you can simply press Ctrl A, and that will select everything you have on your file. Now, another cool shortcut is Ctrl Copy. Now, Ctrl C allows you to copy, so it's Ctrl C for copy. I'll just hit enter, and then Ctrl V to paste. So Ctrl C, copy, Ctrl V, paste. Another one we have is Ctrl X, and that will cut. So again, I'll select this, Ctrl X, and it will cut. So those are the basic shortcuts we have. Another one is Ctrl Z, which undoes the action you've done. So we had cut this, but then it's been undone. And this can apply on Word, Microsoft Word. So you go to wherever it is that's open it up. We need a blank document. So here we have a blank document. Again, Ctrl V, will paste. Ctrl A, select all. Ctrl C, copy, enter. Ctrl V, paste again. Then Ctrl X. Ctrl X will cut, and then Ctrl V again, paste. Ctrl Z, it will undo the last action you did. So basically, you can use those keyboard shortcuts with Microsoft Word, Publisher, anywhere that you require to type something. You can use those shortcuts, and they'll come in handy for you. Now, the next thing we're going to look at are the basic functions that we have in our PC, and that is the shutdown, hibernate, standby, and restart. Now, if you come to your power button over here, you can access this from over here, and then you select power, and you can see the three options we have. We have sleep. Now, what sleep does is that the PC will stay on, but the apps it kind of goes it turns off the monitor, but the apps are open, everything else is running, and when you come back, you'll be able to pick up where you left off. But you just kind of conserving power. As you can read from over here, it says the PC stays on but uses low power, so the apps will stay open when the PC wakes up, and you'll take it back to where you were. The next option we have is shutdown. Now, what this does is that it closes all apps and turns off the PC. Now, the difference between shutdown and sleep is that With sleep, the PC is not shut down. It kind of just turns off the monitor, but everything is left as it was. But with shutdown, all the apps are closed and the PC is fully turned off. Now, another thing I'd like you to notice when you're selecting the shutdown option, make sure that all the applications you have open are closed. This is because some of these applications can make it difficult for the PC to shut down, and this might have some issues further along into the future if you don't check on it. Then the next option we have is restart. Now what this does is it will close all the apps, turn off the PC, and then it will restart. It will turn it up again. So you can actually just hover over them and read. So this one will close all the apps, turn the PC off, and then turn it on again. Now there are some scenarios where you're required to restart, maybe you're installing something or you're making changes to your PC, and this will prompt you to restart. So that's what that button does. Now, if you want to add, if you've seen over here, we only have three options, that is sleep, shutdown, and restart. Now, I already told you earlier before that we're going to be looking at hibernate, standby, and these three. If you want to add these two to your options over here, all you have to do is again come back to power, the Windows button, then select settings, and over here we're looking for power, so system, then power and sleep. Then we'll go to additional power settings, and this will open up the control panel for us. Then I want to select choose what the power buttons do, and from here you can see we have a number of options. Now we're under here shutdown settings. We have the fast set one, turn on fast startup, sleep, and lock, but we do not have the option for hibernate. Now if I want to turn it on, you can see if I try and click it, it's not working. What I'll have to do is make some admin changes, and to do this I'll come over here, change settings that are currently unavailable, click on that, and now I'm given access to these options, and then I can turn on hibernate. And now if you come back over here, so first you make sure that you save changes like that. Now if I come back over here, select power, you can see now we have four options. We have sleep, hibernate, shutdown, and restart. Again, if I go back over here, choose what the power buttons do, you can see we have some options you can make changes to. Now when I press the power button, what do you want it to do? Do you want it to do nothing, sleep, hibernate, shutdown, or turn off the display? You can make these changes from over here. Same way, when I press the sleep button, what changes do you want to see? Again, do nothing, sleep, hibernate, or turn off the display. So I'll leave mine as the R, but you can go ahead and customize them however you want, and go ahead and see what that will do for you. Hello everyone. Now in this tutorial, I'm going to take you through how to create a shortcut for any application, any folder on your PC. Now, for example, as you can look at, if you look at my PC, I have a number of shortcuts, and you can know it's a shortcut by this little arrow that we have over here. So any thing I have here that has an arrow is a shortcut. So I've created a number of shortcuts so that it can make it easier for me to access these programs with just a click. So with just a click, I can open Camtasia, Wondershare, CorelDRAW, whatever application I have on here. Otherwise, let's say I wanted to access Adobe Illustrator, I would have to first open File Explorer, head over to this PC, local disk C, then users, user, and then have to access where, and then I have to go deeper and look and search for where I have the Adobe Illustrator application. Now you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 steps that we've taken already, and on top of that we've not yet accessed the program. Now to make this so much easier, that is why we create shortcuts. So with just a click, I do not have to go to File Explorer and do all that work. I can just come over here and click and open the application. Now I'm going to show you how to quickly create a shortcut, and to do so you first head over to wherever you have your application or your folder. Now I'll be using a folder, it's under downloads, and it's this media clip. We have media clips in this folder, and I would like to use them in my editing when I'm editing some videos, so I would like to have easier and faster access to them. So what I'll do is I'll head over back to where the folder is, right click on it, head over to send to, then under send to we have desktop create shortcut. Now remember, I want to create the shortcut on my desktop. If I just come here and simply select create shortcut, it will create the shortcut right there. Now I want the shortcut on my desktop, so what I'll do is right click, send to, desktop create shortcut, make sure you select that. And then if I head over back to my desktop, let's check. Here we have it, and now with just one click I have access to that folder. I do not have to go through these steps to access it. I just did it with a click. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is our File Explorer. Now, I bet there are some things that you didn't know about File Explorer that I'm going to teach you today. So the first thing is, if you want to open the File Explorer here, you just click on it and it's open. There we have it. There is a keyboard shortcut that allows you to quickly open the File Explorer, and that is Windows E. So if I press Windows plus E, the File Explorer will open, and I'll be able to access my files and folders from over here. Now, one important thing I want you to note about the File Explorer is the address bar. Now, the address bar allows you to locate any folder or file that you have. For example, if I want to access my pictures, the folder pictures, I can just come in here, search pictures, and hit enter, and then it will take me where to that folder is. Basically, that is an address bar, like how we have in Google, we have the search bar. This works the same way. Now, if you're on your keyboard and you want to activate the address bar really fast, all you have to do is press Alt plus D. Now it is activated, and then I can search desktop, hit enter, and then it will take me to the folder desktop, and I can access everything that is in there. So that's how you use the address bar. That's the shortcut. It's Alt D. Now another shortcut I want you to know is Control N. Now Control N allows you to duplicate the current window you're using. So currently you can see this is our window in a File Explorer. If I press Control N, it will open a whole new window. You can see over here, if I hover over here, I have two windows, both on desktop, same directory. So if I just click and drag this, you can see we have two different two files, same directory. So it's a desktop, it's a desktop, and you can use them however you want. If you want to use both, depending on the project you're working on, this could come in handy. Remember, the shortcut is Control N. Now I want to expand one of them on one side of my screen and then be left with the other on the other end. What I'll do is with that one selected, so I'll select this one. I'll click Windows plus the left arrow key like such, and as you can see, it will take up the left panel. And then on the right end, I'll be showing the other programs that I have, and from here I can select the other program I want. Once I click on it, it will come to the right. So from here I can navigate between these two different and go ahead with my work, and this can work with any application you have, depending whether you're using Chrome, Photoshop, whatever. The same rule applies. So I'm just using the File Explorer to teach you these shortcuts. Now while I'm in here, so let's select this. If I want to go forward, I'll press Alt plus the right arrow key, and that will take me forward. If I want to go backwards, it's Alt and the left arrow key, and it will take me back the way I came. So Alt right arrow key forward, Alt left arrow key takes you back. Now another thing we're going to look at is the snapping feature. Now I already showed you. Now for example, I have this window open with it selected, Control N. I'll open a second window. There it is. So with the first one, I'll press Windows and the left arrow key, and then it will snap to this. Now as you can see on the other end, it will show me other options, and then once I select on the one I want, it will snap to the right side of it. If I select this one, press Ctrl N again, here we have a new one. Now I want to add it over here. What I can do is, with it selected, I'll press the Windows key plus the right arrow key plus the down arrow key. So if I do that, you can see we have one at the top and we have one at the bottom. You can do the same with this other end and so on. Now, if you want an easy and quicker access to the snapping feature in File Explorer, we'll come over here and search snapping feature. The snapping settings, here they are, snap settings. Now, with this over here, you can make changes, so you can select when you want your snap windows, whether you want the feature on or off. So that depends on you. And then you have options here that will help you throughout. Again, you can choose to show suggestion in your timeline. For example, whenever I snap a clip or a window to the left side, you can see I have suggestions on the right side and I get to choose which one I want. If you don't want to get those options, you just want to choose for yourself, you can turn that off. If you want those suggestions, you can turn that on. Then we have the Alt Tab command, and I'll show you what the Alt Tab command is, but simply it opens Windows and 5 most recent tabs, and then you get to select from them. So for example, if you were to go back, so I'm over here, let's open this one and let's just have it over there. If I press Alt Tab, it will show me the the number of applications that I have open. You can see I have a number of them, and then I can choose the one I want to go to, click on it, and there we go. So Alt again, Alt Tab, and then settings, here we go, Alt Tab, File Explorer, so on and on. And again, you can just press now. So right now I'm holding down the Alt Tab key, and then if I keep on the Tab key, if I click on it, you can see it will select the apps for me, like so. So I'm just pressing on the Tab key while holding down the Alt key to select, and then you can make your selection, release it, and there you have it. Now another really cool thing, so I'll just close this up. I just want to be left with one. There we go. So I have this over here. We're just going to close that. I have this over here. Now let's say I want to open a folder in the desktop. So I'll come over here. I want to minimize this, double click, and I want to open this folder. What I can do is I can use a keyboard shortcut, and that is Control Enter, and that will open another window for File Explorer, but it will be opening the folder that I wanted to open. So you can see here the directory is this PC, then desktop. Now I wanted to open the folder desktop. Now over here we have the directory desktop and the folder desktop, and it's open. So you can do that. Another simple way of doing that, so let's say for example I want to open this one, it's just hold down the Control key and then double click, and here we have it. So that those two ways of opening file from your File Explorer. So let's just do that again. So I want to open the desktop folder. So you can see the directory here is this PC, then desktop. I want this folder open. What I can do is press Control Enter, and it will open the folder, but in another window. If I want to use my mouse, I can just hold down the Control key. So again, I'll select this. I'll hold down the Control key and then double click. And here we have it. Now in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can easily change the background of your desktop. So what I'll do is I'll right click on a blank space and then select Personalize. So this will open up, and from here you can see we have some background options that I can walk through. So the first one is, do you want a picture, solid color, the solid color slideshow? So for now I'll select a picture. Now it will tell me to choose my picture, and here's some of the options that I have. So you can select one, There we go. And if you just go back, you can see the picture has changed. So you can go back, you can choose another one, and there we have it. Now, if you have some pictures that you've downloaded and you wanted to use them as your background, you can just click on browse and then head over to wherever that image is, and then you can click on it, choose the picture, and it will just apply itself on your screen. And here you have choose a fit, some options. Do you want it to fill, fit, stretch, tile, center, or span? Depending on your needs, you'll select one from there. I'll just leave it as a fill. Now again, you can select a solid color. So you have this palette over here, so you can select a solid color. By exit, you can see it's a solid color. So you can just come here, play around with the colors and see which one suits your needs best. There we go. But you can also create your custom color. So you can come here and just go through the different shades you have, click done, and then that will be added. So if I come over here again, you can see my solid color background has changed. And then lastly, we have slideshow. Now this means that you have a group of photos that you want them to be in your background, but you want them to alternate one after the other. So you can browse wherever you have that file and just apply it here. Then you choose a duration after which every picture will change. So it can be after 1 minute, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. The maximum is up to 1 day. So you can select 1 minute and then choose whether you want shuffle on or off, and then choose your fit. But basically, that's how you add a background to your PC. The next thing on our PC that we're going to look at is our taskbar. Now, at the very bottom over here, we have our taskbar, and you can see it has a number of options. You have the number of apps or applications that we have. At the very end, we have more options that tell us the time, date, notification bar, and so on. We even have this little icon here. So we click on it, it will show me the hidden icons I have, such as the speaker volume or the Windows Defender. So you have those options here. One thing I'd like you to know about the taskbar is that it's movable. You can actually move it from one end to another. So what I'll do is I'll click, hold, and drag and take it to the top. You can see now we have it at the very top. Again, I can do that to the left. Here we are, and to the right. There we go. And you can still access all the commands that we have from over here. You can search from here. You have the Cortana, you have the task view. So you have all those over here. Now just click that back and bring it back to its original place. Now you get to decide how you want or where you want your taskbar to be at. Now another thing is I'll just right click over here and select taskbar settings. Now you can see we have more options here. All these are related to the taskbar. So we have toolbars, you can search, have news and interest if you want them. You can select what you want on your taskbar. So if I do not want to show the Cortana button, I'll just click over here. You can see it's gone. So right click again, show task view button, and it's gone. So if you want to show them again, you just come over here and select them and they'll come back. Now I want to go to taskbar setting, and that will open up this panel for us. Now at the very top we have the command log the taskbar. If I click on this, it will be hard for me to move the taskbar. You can see I'm clicking, hold, drag. I cannot move it. If I turn it off, click, hold, drag, I can do that. So if you turn it on, you won't be able to move your taskbar around. Now, another thing is the second command we have here is automatically hide the taskbar in desktop mode. So if I turn this on, it will hide the taskbar command. So what I'll do is I'll have to do this and hover my mouse at the very low top, click, and then access the desktop bar. The next command we have is use small taskbar button. So if I turn that on, you can see the size of this icons will reduce greatly. And now this is when you're working on a project and you want to maximize the space that you have. But sometimes I prefer just turning that off, especially if you're not working on something that requires all that space. But I hope you've noticed the change. So if I turn that on, they get smaller. If you turn it off, they go back to the normal size. Now the next command you have is use speak to review the desktop when you move your mouse. Now what this does is that if I turn that on, if I bring my mouse and my cursor and I hover over here, it will give me a preview of the desktop, and if I move to another area, it will turn off. So again, I get to pick. If I hover over here, I get a peek of the desktop, and if I move my mouse, I go back to whatever I was working on. So I'll turn that off. Then we have show badges on task. If I turn this off, you can see the change that will happen here. So if I turn that on, it will give me a badge now. If you have different accounts on some applications, for example, Google, have an account with B, an account with A, and so on. These badges will help you know which account you're using. But if you don't want to see that, you can turn that off and it will be left as such. Then over here we have this option, the taskbar location on screen. So currently it's at bottom. We can set it at right, and we have a taskbar to the right. So basically it's what we were doing when we were clicking and dragging it all around. You can do that from here, set it to the top, set it to the left, and let's take it down back. Now another thing is combine taskbar buttons. So one is always hide labels. Let's see, when select when taskbar is full, it will tell you what you're currently on, and it will give you more information on the application that you have open. But I'll select always hide labels and leave it at that. It's much more cleaner. So those are the basic commands or functions we have when it comes to taskbar. You can navigate through this. You can turn this off, and this will allow you to make changes whenever you want them to. In this tutorial, we're going to look at the notification bar. Now, with your Windows as it is, you can head over here. So you can see we have some options over here, but we are focusing on the last icon here. So it's known as the notification bar. And if you hover your mouse over it, you can see the notification that comes. It says no new notifications, meaning I don't have any notification on. If you click on it, this will appear. Again, you can see you don't have any new notifications over here. And down here, you have something we call a quick access. Now, above here, you'll get your notification depending on the several apps that you've allowed to give you your notification. And these apps, in order for them to give you these notifications, you have to give them permissions. Now, how do you do that? What you'll do is you click on manage notification, and it will open this up. Now under here you can see notification and actions. Then if you scroll down, you'll see this get notification from these senders. Now from here you can select the apps that you want to give you notification. If you don't want any notification from any app, again you can just click on it and turn it off. Click on it and turn it off. That's the same way. If you want it on, again you just click on this and you turn these options on. Now another way to know you can do that, you can manage notification. Now if yours does not have this, as it appears over here, you can just head over to your Windows, select settings, click on system, and then go to notification and actions. And then you'll get that option over here where you can allow certain apps to send you notifications. Now down here we have the quick access. Now this allows you to access some options or some settings directly from over here instead of having to go all the way to where the command is. Now we can see we have project, location, nightlight, all settings, alarms, and so on. So you have a total of 11. So we have a total of 9 commands over here. You can collapse this, and once you do that, it will only show you the 4 topmost commands that you have. If you expand this, it will show you all the commands that you have over here. Now, if you want to add or remove to this list, you can actually add some. You can remove any. I can turn this off. So if you want to add some commands over here, you can. If you want to remove them, again, that's possible. What you'll do is you'll head over to the Windows bar, Then select settings. Again, system, come all the way down here to notification and actions. Now over here you can see we have quick actions, and it tells you can add or remove or rearrange your quick actions. So what I'll do is I'll select edit your quick actions, and this will pop up again. Now you can see this little pin icons that are here. That means if I click on it, it will delete that icon. So I can select nightlight again, and it's deleted, and you can see we are left with very few commands. Now again you can rearrange, so I want to let the Wi-Fi, the network icon, to be the first over here. So just click, drag it and release it. Then I want focus assist to be second, then screen snip third, and then we do VPN the fourth. So you can rearrange them. If you want to add, just click on this add icon, and then it will show you the options that you have over here, and then you can select. So if you want to add the project command, you can. If you want to add your nightline command, again you can add it. Then you can rearrange it again if you want to, and then click on done. So now if I head back over here, you can see we set our nightlight option as first, and we added the project and screen snip commands back in.